contact is like, I don't mess around right now. See this?
Right.
And again, that correction is what no other dog would do. But here's the thing. You gotta do this correction or he would do it for you.
Right.
See that? And I don't want that to happen.
to go to the
All
bathroom?
I want is for them to be dogs. I don't care if she's decided that way, but it's my job to snap the brain out of it, so my dog stays that way.
What happens though?
Oh yeah, because but she's not in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was told what to do. Right? She was like, all right, but that's just excitement. Look at the so focus on the face. All right. Tail up. The shaking, all that intensity. And she knows right now that she's not allowed. See how she's not reacting? Because she knows that she's not. But look at him as well. He is coming really slow.
You put the leash on the other side of her so it's not gonna have a lot of it.
See that smell that the smells that they do? It's like it's the energy that you project. It's just like I'm curious about it. Like you coming really strong. You coming really like you're telling me what to do. They're not coming to smell your scent. They're coming to be like, okay. Like and she got closer to me. She didn't have to. But see, this is how you're gonna gain control of the situation. And if the dog is calm and respectful, and that's what I want from them, to stay that way. I don't want them their help. Huh?
Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm really sure of what to do. Smell. See how respectful he is?
Mm-hmm.
This is why it has to be in a controlled environment, how she
Oh,
to get her trust,
Yeah.
to trust people and dogs. Because look at the eye contact she's giving me. She's like, yeah. So what I just did is like, you don't have to be afraid of my dog. But I'm also telling my dog, you're not allowed to do the snap. Let me do the snap for you. So she moved away. That's a word to saying, like, I have an option. And yes, you do have an option. Rather than snap and going after the dog, go in and release your energy there. Don Julio, come on, boy. Come on. Good boy. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Before she gets comfortable, it may not happen right now, and that's a marker, the tail right there. So I won't push it. I would just like, with the same dog, repeat the same thing eventually to the point that she would be curious about the dog.
Right.
You know, she would be like, instead of doing this,
Well, that's the interesting thing.
no.
But still, that's
So at least I prepare myself right here. If I see snap, I'll snap. Meaning, Don Julio.
that's how she plays with her brother. It's hey.
See that? She's holding tension right there.
But it's good that the little guy's ignoring her. It's interesting.
But this is how like being in control should feel for her. That, see that eventually? Because what she's doing, what we're saying here, what I'm saying is like, let these guys play and be, and you can have your own feelings. This, they're not here to harm you. But you do have to tell her with actions, right? With energy that she should be safe. They were pushing too. They were pushing a little bit.
Right, but she's stressed, but she's not.
Right.
panic stress.
No, it is not. So that's good. So what she's saying is like, I'm unsure about what to feel,
Right.
what to do.
But
And there we
I'm
go.
not
Yeah, and
terrifically
then
upset.
exactly. So there we go.
Yeah.
And moving. The moving is good.
Sniffing.
Oh, yeah.
Sniffing is good.
Now that's acceptance. This is
Yeah.
like, yeah. So yeah, that's why I don't touch at the beginning. You have to wait for this to happen. What she's saying is like, I trust you.
What would happen if you let her off leash?
She's not ready.
Okay.
And this is where she's not, remember about the
Yeah,
bubble?
yeah.
She's not ready to tackle the bubble. And I'm not going to let her,
Right. Not gonna make her.
I'm not
feel
going to
it.
make it bigger if she's
Yeah.
not ready for this.
Right.
Meaning, so unless she is really comfortable and ready,
Yeah.
then that you would take the leash off and say, look, you earned that freedom. You did really well. But she's not ready for that. What I want you to do is I want you to see this, be in front of her,
Yep.
and with this much, and this, what this means, see this? This means I'm ready.
Got it.
Depends on the distance, right? If she's close to me, I'm gonna grab more leash, so I can do this. But if I'm this distance, I'm gonna grab here and do this. But if you just need to move it like this. But try to be in front of her so you can see her face. You follow me? So, correct. Turn your body. Turn your body. There we go. Are you lefty or righty?
Righty.
All right. So you need to grab the leash with your hand to correct. I'd rather than do it with the arm that is going to snap right. It's gonna that she's gonna feel it good because that's what's gonna give that result. She's inviting her to play. She doesn't know what to do with that. But look how respectful she is.
Yeah.
See that? And look, she's like, what was that?
She has to learn that other dogs are okay.
Yeah, yeah. But and that the thing is that she's not gonna understand how,
Right.
and unless we show it to her that this is okay.
Yeah.
And eventually she will allow them to interact with her, but it's right now that bubble that she has that she's so into that, like she's done this way too much that she's gotten to this point, but they can always go back to be like there's another option. You just need to be really keep track and then be
Ooh, now I'm
pushy.
ready. She's curious.
Meaning
Okay, she's okay.
yeah. So here is the first step. Be okay with other dogs.
Yeah.
But if I see, here's the thing, if I see that these are pushers,
Uh-huh.
I would also snap at them.
Right.
I would say
Right.
back off a little bit more. So, but because they're really good, I'm just focusing on her.
Yeah.
Because even that one, she's giving space. She's coming really gentle. There we go. Nice. Good.
That's good.
Yeah. Now, for this to happen, you have to do it over and over and over and over and
Yes.
over and over again. But yes, that's exactly what you need to do in all different directions. You just need to show her that she's going to be safe, but with actions rather than. And I know that what's the strongest part is going to be like talking to her because we do want to, like that's the hardest part for us. But as you notice right here, how she's like recovering really well,
Right.
really fast.
So if I'm down,
What she's about to do. There you go. Nice. Good. And don't do anything right there. If you stay right there, she'll sit on her own. no, see that you gave her that amount? Push her towards you. A little bit more. And then you just keep the pressure right there until she sits. There it is.
Oh, she's stiffened.
It's okay.
That's good.
Yeah. And then you're right there.
She's curious.
Mm-hmm. And then this is where if you talk a little bit to the brain, that can change things. I have dogs like this that they're doing really well, and as soon as we open our mouth, boom, they snap. Be more pushy because you want her to be right with you. See that gap that she's giving you? What she's saying is, Mom, I don't trust you. This is how much I don't trust you. You need to say, haha, you need to trust me more. So
Right.
the more you push her to trust you more, the gap is going to close.
Got it.
But see that how much she's
Yeah.
putting? That's how much she trusts you. So you want, that's how much you understand that she's not giving you 100% because she doesn't trust you 100%. You want to trust you 100%, you're going to have to make her come to you and say, trust me on this one, 100%. So, right here, like this.
Right.
You just do that.
She doesn't have a lot of room to sit.
No, hold on. So you do that, there we go. And now she's going to sit right there. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that you have to move your body, it's just your arms needs to, or with the leash, you're going to grab like this
Got it.
to make it shorter. And that way you don't have to move. It's her that she needs to move towards you. Now this is what you're saying is like, you're going to start from now on, start to trusting me to close that gap. You're going to have to trust me 100%, not 50, 50, 40, 60. Doesn't work that way.
Right.
It's 100%. So see that how she keeps moving that way? You keep, there we go. Don't move your body, just move your arms. Keep pushing her towards you. There we go. And then she sits right in there in front of you. And then you say, this is how you trust me. All right? Forget about these dogs. These are good friends. You just need to trust me.